Today we're going to talk about how you can get ahead of cold and flu season before it even starts. We are Elderberry Family Farms and we make all kinds of elderberry products, but today we're going to talk about how to add them into your daily routine and make it easy for you to use different products in different ways, and there's such a variety that everyone's going to find something that works for their daily routine. Specifically today we're going to talk about the Just Elderberry concentrate and the Honeybush tea or the Rooibos tea. The Just Elderberry concentrate is it's really simple. It's elderberry juice. It's mixed with vegetable glycerin as a natural preservative, and it actually processes in your body in a different way than sugar does, so it's safe for diabetics as well. So the Just Elderberry is literally elderberry juice and vegetable glycerin. It has the highest concentration of elderberry per dose that I can find. And the Honeybush Rooibos tea is mixed with elderberries and Honeybush red or Rooibos herb, and it helps boost your immune system for just whole body wellness. And that's something that you can add into your daily routine to make it easy to boost your immune system during cold and flu season and keep yourself healthy and keep your family healthy. We've just made some elderberry applesauce, which is kind of a staple in our house. It's something that we do a lot in the fall and the winter because my kids love it, but also because it's something that is easy to make, and it's an easy way for them to get that elderberry dose so we can keep our immune systems up during the winter time when we're inside more with all those cold and flu germs. So the applesauce I made just now has a full adult elderberry dose of the concentrate, but we also have an elderberry baby, which is for 6 months and up, and I use for my babies as well. It's just a lower concentration for their little tummies, but the adult serving size is 432 milligrams per dose, which is one of the highest doses that I've found online. I honestly haven't found one higher than that because it's so highly concentrated. So a dose is just half a teaspoon. And this is actually the one we use most often. It's the same concentration. It's just 5 ounces of the Just Elderberry. So because we use it often enough, it makes sense for our family to get the larger bottle to use for our family throughout the winter. The Just Elderberry is more in use for daily routine, daily immune boosting. For when you do have a cold or a flu or your sore throat, things like that. We have other elderberry products for when you are feeling sick that use herbs that have intrinsic benefits when you have a sore throat or stuffy nose, runny nose, respiratory, all those kinds of things on our website. So we will link that in the description, but be sure to check that out if you are seeing this after you've gotten a cold or the flu. In addition to the concentrate, one of the teas that we carry is a Honeybush Rooibos tea. And this just contains dried elderberries and Honeybush tea or Rooibos tea. The serving size for this is just 1 tablespoon of tea, and it's loose leaf tea. So I'll show you what that looks like. I made a cup of our elderberry Rooibos tea or elderberry Honeybush red tea. I made it in a French tea press. You can also use a tea ball, a tea bag, whatever you have on hand. And I'm just gonna press those leaves down and pour this into my mug. You can see that red color in there. The name of the tea is Honeybush Red or Rooibos tea. And so it's made from the African honeybush leaves on the, it's like a shrub. And it has that red in it, just like those other fruits that you're familiar with, like pomegranates or cherries. They have that red antioxidants in it. So this tea's got the antioxidants in addition to the elderberries having antioxidants in it as well. So these are going to help you with your immune system in the winter or fall, or just anytime that you're going to be more exposed to those cold and flu germs. And if you're new to teas or you haven't used loose leaf teas before, when you buy our tea tins, they come with tea bags in them, so you can try them before your tea press or your tea ball arrives, or you go buy it at the store. So we have some tea bags so you can try it as soon as it arrives at your house. So something else that we sell is raw infused honey. We have just raw honey, and it's unfiltered, it's not heated, it's got all those intrinsic benefits from the hive, right? And this one's flavored with orange, and I'm going to add a little bit of orange honey to my Rooibos tea here. But it's totally up to you what you want to flavor your tea with or sweeten your tea with. Or if you don't want it sweetened, it's called Honeybush because it's got a little bit of natural sweetness to it already. But this is something you could do every day to keep your immune system strong. And if you don't want to drink the same tea every day, we actually have 12 different teas you can choose from that all have elderberries in them, along with other herbs that will help just your whole body be a little more prepared for those cold and flu days. This particular tea is kind of like a grounding, calming tea as well. So it's not something that's going to keep you awake, but it's not necessarily going to make you drowsy. It's just something that you could have anytime during the day. Even if you want to make it cold with some ice and make an iced tea out of it, you could do that as well. A question that I get a lot at farmers markets or at stores that we sell in are, what are the differences between the just elderberry concentrate and our elderberry syrup? So our just elderberry concentrate has a higher amount of elderberry per dose, and the doses are smaller, so you get more doses in the just elderberry concentrate. You get 432 milligrams per half teaspoon, and in the the elderberry syrup that we have is 740 milligrams per tablespoon. So it's still a lot of elderberry in each dose, and you're still getting those immune boosting effects, but this is still a little more concentrated, and you're going to get more doses out of the bottle. The just elderberry concentrate also is just made with elderberry juice and vegetable glycerin, so it's diabetic friendly. It's just 2 ingredients, and the elderberry syrup has lemon juice, cloves, cinnamon, ginger, and a little bit of sugar. So we like to use it on our pancakes. We like to use it if we have a cough or a sore throat, because it kind of coats your throat. And that's kind of where we use these differently. This also, the concentrate's easy to take on the go. It's something that I can slip in my bag. And the syrup is something that I'm going to use more at home. So those are kind of some of the differences of where I would use these and when.